Well guys, 1 year with the Speed Twin and the stock battery is toast. It's only holding about 4 volts. So let's get to the bottom of this. Let's change the battery. Well, thanks for watching that quick and easy video, guys. It was only about a 10-minute job. Pretty simple. I know the video didn't show the very initial cover that I pulled off, but I did plop it back on. Unfortunately, with the new battery, it's slightly different shape with the circuitry for the battery voltage, that the cover didn't fit great. It fits fine, but it just didn't set down perfectly. But all the wires seem to be in their proper places. The battery's not going to move. Everything's good. And it starts. So all I have left to do now is ride. Well, with the lockdown, guys, I haven't been riding as often, and the bike actually sat for about a month unridden. I did not have my battery tender on it, which was probably my mistake, and I've killed the battery a few times due to this exact same issue. But I don't necessarily think that it's just the lack of battery tender, because I had a battery tender USB conversion, and I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to look into it, but I don't know if USBs constantly pull slight voltage, even if they're not plugged in, so I'll look into that. That could be an issue. And on the stock USB under the seat, I have my phone charger plugged in at all times. So that could be drawing as well. So a combination of those two things and the fact that I haven't been using the battery tender properly led me to this situation. The battery was only $35 that I got. It's a sealed gel battery. I don't know, it has good ratings, so it should be cool. Stay tuned for my next video when I go out for the first time in about a month or 2 months since this lockdown and pandemic situation. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Hit that bell notification. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.